नमस्कार, येवकार तुमकां हब गजाली कार्यावळीन. सध्या जे रेव्होल्युशनरी गोवन पक्षांमदीं दुसफूस चल्ला, डिफरन्सीस चल्ल्या, रिफ्ट चल्ल्या, ती पळयत जाल्यार खंय तरी दिसता की हो पक्ष जो सगळ्यांनी एकठांय येवन सुरू केल्लो तो स्लो करून ताचे 2 कुडके जावपाक पावतले. आतां पयलीं डिस्क्लेमर घालता, आमकांय बी हो पक्ष फुटिल्लो नाका, कारण आमचें मागणें हें आसा, आमचें म्हणणें हें आसा की प्रादेशीक पक्ष जगपाक जाय आनी जेन्ना प्रादेशीक पक्ष आसता तेन्ना लोकल एस्पिरेशन्स फुडें हाडपा खातीर खूब मदत जाता. पूण कन्सिडरींग द फॅक्ट की आज विरेश बोरकाराक आपयल्लो आनी विरेश बोरकारान आज थंय येवपाक न्हयकार दिलो, अशें दिसता की रेव्होल्युशनरी गोवन पक्षांत स्प्लीट जातली आनी ते फक्त आतां काळ सांगतलो की आतां जातली की मागीर जातली. आतां ह्या विशयाचेर म्हणजे खास करून जर स्प्लीट जाली जाल्यार पक्ष कोणा कडेन उरूं शकता, मनोज परबा कडेन काय विरेश बोरकारा कडेन. ह्या विशयाचेर कॉन्स्टिट्युशनली सारकें कितें हें उलोवपा खातीर आमचे बरोबर आसा दोग जाण गेस्ट, बोथ आर एक्सपर्ट्स. आमचे बरोबर आसा प्रभाकर तिंबले. As you all know, Prabhakar Timble is Goa State Commissioner for Goa State Election Commission. आणि आमच्या बरोबर आसा ॲडव्होकेट क्लोफात कुतिन्हो, हू इज ऑल्सो कॉन्स्टिट्युशनल एक्सपर्ट. सो आमी सुरू करता तिंबले सरा कडल्यान. सर, एक्झॅक्टली नाव फर्स्ट लेट अस एनालायज दीस की वॉट इज गोइंग टू बी द फ्युचर रायट नाव अकॉर्डिंग, यू मस्ट बी मॉनिटरींग द एंटायर सिक्वेन्स चल्ला तो. वॉट कुड बी द फ्युचर?
तांची दोगांचे मदीं घुसपूस चल्ली ती पयले अशें दिसता की some kind of bad blood and split is imminent. आनीक हें जावप म्हणल्यार तुजें टायटल आसा RGP who will win. According to me nobody will win. विराज जिखतलो काय मनोज परब जिखतलो, दोगी जाण हारतले. कित्याक फायनली तांची मोख कितें आशिल्ली की गोंय जिखपाक जाय म्हणून. सो गोंय जर जिखपाक जाय ते सगळे दोगी जाण एकठांय आसपाक जाय. आनी ताणी अशें करून जर स्प्लीट केली आनी घुसपूस केली, लोकांचे कॉन्फिडन्स त्या पक्षा विशयी आतां झपच करून कमी जाला. शेअर क्रॅश बिकॉज जाता, मार्केट क्रॅश ते भशेन क्रॅश जाला. सो म्हाका दिसना पक्ष कोणाच्या हाताक उरूं, पूण ते दोगी जाण हारतले. आनी दीस वील बी ऑल्सो हार ऑफ गोवा. कित्याक एक अपेक्षा आशिल्ली हो पक्ष मुखार येतलो, ताजे कडेन एक तुगेले 13.5% वोट आशिल्लो, तो सडनली क्रॅश जातलो. आनीक इट वूड एंटर इनटू अलायन्सीस. आय मीन इश्यूज बरे घेताले, अवेरनेस तयार करताले, हें तुगेलो जीत आशिल्ली, एक कमिटमेंट दिसतालो, ते सगळे आतां उसपे पानी बह गया अशें दिसता म्हाका.
ओके, वी वील कम बॅक ऑन दीस अगेन. दोतोर, तुमचे कडेन जशें तिंबले सरान सांगलें तशें दीस वॉज लुकींग टू बी अ प्रॉमिसींग रिजनल पार्टी. म्हणजे जे तरेन यूथ एट्रॅक्ट जाताले, जे तरेन ते विशय घेताले, म्हणजे आमी परत म्हणटा यू कॅन लव दॅम, हेट दॅम, बट यू कुडंट इग्नोर दॅम ऑल दीस व्हायल इन पॉलिटिक्स. What do you think is going to happen right now?
In their first debut elections, they captured 10%. Zilla electionank last minute they broke alliance with the Congress party, and though they did not get any seats, they were still around 10 to 13%. So muge bashin they had a great future. Personally, I had always advocated that in any opposition alliance, no alliance would be possible without RGP. That was my public stand at least some 2 months back. पण आतां पळयलें जाल्यार प्रभाकर सांगते प्रमाणे तेंगेलो शेअर क्रॅश जाला. And RGP who will win, he is right. Both sections will lose, and as he said also Goa will lose, no doubt about it.
Okay, sir, before this is for Timble sir right now. Sir, before we actually analyze the technicalities or constitutional part of it, according to you, jenna प्रादेशीक पक्ष काडटा पळय न्ही तेन्ना डूज एंड डोंट्स कितें फॉलो करचे पडटले, खास करून RGP सारख्या पक्षा कडेन, कारण वी नेवर ड्रेम्ड दॅट दीस RGP वील स्प्लिट बिफोर 27 एटलीस्ट.
आतां आनी डूज एंड कितें आसात म्हळ्यार म्हाका समजलो ना प्रश्न कितें तो.
ना जनरली जेन्ना खंयचोय प्रादेशीक पक्ष काडटा आनी खास करून RGP सारको प्रादेशीक पक्ष काडटा जेचेर युथ्स इनवॉल्ड आसा, जेचेर एक अजेंडा आसता तांचो, तेन्ना डूज एंड डोंट्स कितें करचे पडटले की हे सारकी परिस्थिती येवं जायना.
RGP एज ए प्रादेशीक पक्ष वॉज ए डिफरंट कायंड ऑफ पक्ष तो. म्हटल्यार तातूंत यंग ब्लड दिसताले, जोश दिसतालो, इमॅच्युरिटी जी पळय एक राजकीय मॅच्युरिटी पळय दिसपाक जाय ती दिसनाशिल्ली. चार्जीस एकमेकाचेर ट्रेडींग नाल्यार ओपोजिशनाचेर ट्रेडींग ना रुलींग पार्टीचे चार्जीस म्हूण करताले ते मेनी वेल हॉलो इमॅच्युअर ह्या भशेची न्ही. पूण लोक ओगी रावताले कित्याक की डिफरंट कायंड ऑफ पक्ष, डिफरंट कायंड ऑफ मनीस जातले करतात. म्हणल्यार प्रादेशीक पक्षा कडेन कितें एलायन्स करप म्हणल्यार एक प्रॉब्लेम जाला. पयलीं प्रॉब्लेम केल्लें 2017 तुका खबर आसा गोवा फॉरवर्ड पक्ष. हांव अध्यक्ष आशिल्लो, मागीर रिजायन जालो. एनिवे ताजे परतो येना. सो वॉट आय एम सेयिंग इज तेन्ना कितें जाल्लें, मागीर पक्ष दुसरे बरोबर गेलो एंड देर वॉज ए ट्रस्ट डेफिसीट. मीन्स वी वेंट विथ द by criticizing the BJP throughout the elections. And our main thing was to crush the communal forces. So मागीर लोकांची एक होप जो पळय आशिल्लो प्रादेशीक पक्षा कडेन तो आय मीन पीपल लॉस्ट द होप इन दॅट. एक नवो पक्ष आयलो विथ ए न्यू फॉर्म्युला, with a new chemistry altogether, not only formula, new chemistry. And दिशिल्लें की they are catching the attention of the people, and they were catching the attention. म्हळ्यार लोक म्हणटाले कितें अशी वागप न्ही, पूण मनोज परब सारको, विराजा सारको जाय गोंयाक, कोण पूण जाय मातशी आडावपाक.
विरेशा सारको
इवन मनोज परबा सारको. See, Viresh may be an MLA, but RGP was synonymous with Manoj Parab. RGP म्हणल्यार तकले पयलीं नांव येतालें तें मनोज परब. मागीर विराज MLA जालो. विराज went
विरेश saying विराज म्हणून that is
Viresh went on a massive hunger strike. I mean ताजी grading position वाडलें. ताजो commitment was perceived as a very strong commitment. So I mean those are correct things, but Paksh was synonymous with Manoj Parab, and we then tried to and also entered that space for synonymous with कोण म्हणटालो न्हू,
विरेश बोरकर.
Viresh Borkar, yeah.
You're watching cricket, I think, sir. Lot of cricket these days.
पूण दोगांनी एकठांय येवपा जाय मुश्कोतान, आनी दे शूड कॉमन तांकां कोण दिसता हू वील बी न्यूट्रल, हू वील वर्क इन द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ द पार्टी एंड इन इंटरेस्ट ऑफ द एस्पिरंट्स, पॉलिटिकल एस्पिरंट्स ऑफ देअर पार्टी. ताका एक मदी घालून, एक मध्यस्थी करून दोगांनी एकठांय येवपा जाय. हें जालें तें जालां, पिटोवपाक जाय. आनी इमॅच्युरिटी चड मिडियाक दाखोवप ना. लायक फॉर इन्स्टन्स कालची प्रेस कॉन्फरन्सान मनोज म्हणटा म्हजो MLA नंबर 1 आसपाक जाय, सामको बेस्टा बेस्ट आसपाक जाय. खरी खबर, पूण तें सगळें जगाक सांगपाक गरज ना न्ही. तें तुमचे भितर तुमी सांगात. असले स्टेटमेंट करतकर आनी एकी जावपाक जायना. I mean, becomes difficult. Yeah. So प्रादेशीक पक्षा कडेन म्हणल्यार कितें आसा, युती करप काय कशी करप. I mean the hope is dying. The trust deficit. Yeah.
So, Dr., your piece of advice before we actually go towards the topic for which we are holding this discussion, your piece of advice for RGP right now would be what?
But looks like they have already reached a point of no return. The way yesterday's press conference went, it is very clear that it is a leadership clash or a ego clash or both. Does not There is no other way out. Does not look like it is possible. ते दोन्ही जर प्रेस कॉन्फरन्स जायनाशिल्ली, then maybe we could have said that there is hope. But having gone for the press conference yesterday and the other group the day before yesterday, it is clear that there is no point of return.
दाने दाने में आरोग्य प्राप्तिरस्तु, दाने दाने में सौभाग्य प्राप्तिरस्तु। अमृत जैसा इसका स्वाद, ये है पौष्टिकता का प्रसाद। कण कण में पंचामृता, रग रग में पंचामृता, तन मन में पंचामृता, देश भर में पंचामृता, घर घर में पंचामृता प्राप्तिरस्तु।
शुद्ध भी, स्वाद भी, सेहत भी। पंचामृता खाओ, हेल्थी जियो।
Okay, so Timble sir, I just wanted to know, आता in case of there is a split between Viresh आणि Manoj, जाल्यार who would retain the symbol and why, and also whether organization is powerful or legislative wing is powerful.
म्हाका दिसता हाजेर डिसिजन ह्या प्रश्नाचेर म्हणटा तें इलेक्शन कमिशन ऑफ इंडियान घेवपाचें. आनीक इलेक्शन कमिशन ऑफ इंडिया जर तर आसता जशी ही कॉन्फ्लिक्ट पळय जाल्यार ती आयडियोलॉजिकल न्ही, नॉट ऑन आयडियोलॉजिकल इश्यू, नायदर इट इज फॉर एनी पॉलिटिकल बेनिफीट. एज I mean Cleofato has said, normally a leadership issue. म्हणजे लिडरशिप आनीक कोण नंबर वन आनीक या सो वॉट एवर इट इज, कोणा हाताक पक्ष वतलो म्हणल्यार सिंबल कोणा म्हऱ्या वतलो, इट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन 3 फॅक्टर्स. वन इज पार्टीचे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. पार्टी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन कितें म्हणटा तें पळोवचें पडटलें, आनी आमचे कडेन तें सद्या पार्टी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ना. इन केस ऑफ स्प्लिंटर ग्रुप तर आयलो तर ताजे मागीर असेसमेंट कसो जातलो तो, दॅट इज वन फॅक्टर. Election Commission of India will go by party's constitution. Second is by the organization, म्हणल्यार the test of majority organization खंयच्या ग्रुपा कडेन आसा. मेजॉरिटी ऑर्गनायझेशन म्हणल्यार कितें, मेजॉरिटी ऑर्गनायझेशन म्हणल्यार ऑर्गनायझेशनल पळय ऑफिस बेरर्स पळय आसात एट द स्टेट लेवल, डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल, नाजाल्यार एट द मे बी कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी लेवल. So yeah, organizational strength खंयची ग्रुपा कडेन आसा. So that is the second test, majority test. And third is the elected representatives strength. हांगा म्हणटा सामको चिल्लर ते एकच MLA आनीक 2 ZP दिसता म्हाका. सो इलेक्टेड पळय लोकशाही इन्स्टिट्यूशनाक, संस्थे भितर इलेक्टेड रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्स पळय आसात ते पक्षाचे, ते खंयची ग्रुपा बरोबर आसात, देर द मेजॉरिटी टेस्ट. हे तिनूय पळोवन ते डिसिजन जाता. आनी मागीर द अंडर सेक्शन 15 ऑफ दॅट अलॉटमेंट ऑफ सिम्बल्स एक्ट, इलेक्शन कमिशन विल टेक ए फायनल कॉल. पूण somebody will have to approach the election commission. It won't take suo moto decision. Somebody has to knock them.
So someone will have to approach, and someone will have to split from the party, form his group and approach, or they can be within the party and then approach.
Yeah, they will claim if it is. I don't think they will say we are the real party, and we are the real party by showing the provisions in the constitution. आमचे पार्टीचे पळय हे आसा डॉक्युमेंट आसा तातूंत कितें म्हणलां, मागीर ऑर्गनायझेशनल स्ट्रेंथ कसो आसतो आनी इलेक्टेड रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह स्ट्रेंथ कसो आसतो हें दाखोवन तो खंयचो ग्रुप आसा तो क्लेम करतलो दॅट वी आर द RGP, द सिम्बल शूड बी फॉर अस. आनी वॉट एवर इलेक्शन कमिशन रिकॉग्नायझेस द अदर ग्रुप वूड बी लायक ए न्यू पार्टी. They'll have to register with the election commission with a new name, and symbol allotment will follow the old procedure. Means एक इलेक्शन जावनी, तुमची टेस्ट पळोवया, मागीर तुमकां सिम्बल रजिस्टर करया, नाल्यार सद्या मागीर एक बेश्टो सिम्बल इलेक्शन कमिशन दितले.
So, okay, Doctor, I want to listen from you. Your answer for the same question: organization or legislature, and who will have a more weightage?
So organization will be considered, legislative strength will also be considered, and what the constitution says will have to be considered. पूण कितें जाता एक पाटी constitution amend जायत रावता आणि the constitution many a times becomes undemocratic. आणि same thing happened in the Uddhav Thackeray group. ताणे the constitution amend केलें, kept all the power in himself, and the election commission did not take into consideration the constitution of the party, and they went by the legislative strength which Eknath Shinde had, the organizational structure with Eknath Shinde had, and they felt that Eknath Shinde was the real Shiv Sena. Now, similar situation happened when Indira Gandhi was there. I think Jagjivan Ram claimed party symbol. And at that time, the bigger strength was seen to be the legislative strength. But in the Eknath Shinde's point, it was considered both. But Muge Bashindari, they will have to consider what the party constitution says, because constitution download केलं, they have something called the core executive committee. They have a state committee. They have district committee, constituency committee, primary units. Then they have something called the founder members. Now all this will have to be assessed by the election commission. आनी एक म्हणटे कोणाकूय तर कोर कमिटींतल्यान काळ जायत, whether they have notice of that. Now all that would be considered by the election commission, and whether the functioning has been as per the Representation of People's Act, whether it has been democratic functioning for some time. So all that would be considered, and the election commission would give its.
So when you say it is organization, Doctor, so when you say it is organization, it is AGM members, general body members, or core committee members alone?
No, I would say it would be founder members, it would be core committee members, it would be state committee members, it would be district committee members, constituency committee members, because that is the organization. So everything, you can't say that because the core committee is with me, the party is with me. Core committee will have to be with you, the constituency committee will have to be with you, district committees will have to be with you. So all that weightage, how much weightage to give for at what level, and of course the legislative wing, I would say, would have a greater weightage. Now when I mean greater, I mean it's a small party, one MLA, two ZPs on which side they are. Again, that would be considered by the election commission. If it can be decided based on affidavits of the parties, this dispute can be decided even prior to 2027 if somebody claims that I am the real Revolutionary Goans Party. But somebody should lay a claim that I am the real Revolutionary Goans Party. Right now, there is no issue of split at all.
So right now there is a stalemate. Timble sir, I want to ask you.
For the purpose of the legislature party, for the anti-defection law. It is not for the party. The party, what happens in the legislature, that is the split and legislature party, is only for the purpose of anti-defection law. It is not for the parties.
Okay, Timble sir.
म्हाका क्लियोपात्रो पळय सांगला ताजेर म्हाका आनीक एड करपाक जाय की RGP केसी भितर ऑर्गनायजेशनल स्ट्रेंथ खंयची फॅक्शना कडेन आसा वूड बी मोर इम्पॉर्टंट दॅन द लेजिस्लेटिव्ह स्ट्रेंथ. कित्याक तांगेलो फक्त एक MLA, सो एक MLA कॅनॉट से द ऑर्गनायजेशन बिलोंग्स टू मी बिकॉज 100% ऑफ द लेजिस्लेटिव्ह स्ट्रेंथ इज विथ मी, or maybe one ZB member or two ZB members. Baki party is that there is there is some substantial numbers to show. So here, parties are my party is the real party and I am the leader of that party, then it has to be major focus will have to be on the organizational majority of that particular leader or of that particular group. That's what I feel in the case of RGP.
But my view is that both in the case of Sadiq Ali, that is between Indira Gandhi and Jagjivan Ram,
Yeah,
and last
yeah,
time their emphasis has been on the legislature
yeah,
with whom
yeah.
are they? Yeah, because both
No,
the
I'm only
cases.
talking because of RGP
Correct.
having a
See,
microscopic
correct. That is right.
legislative wing.
But
That's why
such
I'm saying. I'm not talking of
I
the
don't
bigger
think
national parties.
no I don't think such splits have also gone to them for them to decide. Right now,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, the two major decisions are of Sadiq Ali that was approved
yeah.
by the Supreme Court and Shiv Sena, which is still pending before the Bombay High Court. Both the Shiv Sena dispute is pending before the Bombay High Court.
So one more case which is in picture right now is also about Pawar Group NCP.
Correct, correct.
This
Both the see,
another.
Pawar Group and Shinde Group, both disputes are pending before the High Court.
So in this case, if Viresh wants to retain the symbol, for example, and if you are his lawyer, uh, then what would be the advice?
Konangu, if Viresh wants to, then Viresh will have to lay a claim to the party that I am the real party. He will have to muster organizational strength and from some members which he has, and whether at the core committee level, district committee level, state level, with all those, and with himself as the MLA, and if he has any ZP members with him, take that into account and move the election commission saying that I am the party, I am the boss.
So
The
very
party
where
should
will this show of strength happen in front of election commission?
show of strength will have to happen by way of affidavits and by way of some sort of inquiry which the election commission will conduct.
Okay, Timble sir, again your reaction for this. If Viresh wants to get that retain the symbol, then what is the way
Yeah.
out for him?
Same thing. Same thing. He has to prove that he has the majority in the organization. And of course, majority in the legislative wing, he is the sole MLA right now. And as Cleofato says, there is ZP members, and we understand that Dhoni ZP member are with Viresh Ashidista, because finally he is the elected member, so they are like comrades. They are also elected members. And he put organizational strength, he will have to majority strength, he will have to produce and prove. That's the only way. Yeah.
So right now if you go to see the situation, entire situation is की मनोज परबान सांगला की विरेश आमच्या मुखार यो, and when he says आमच्या मुखार that means CEC मुखार आणि explain कर आणि तेका शोकॉज नोटीस इश्यू केला. Do you think this is a right way or he should be called in front of a general body, means which comprises of a larger members including district level, state level, constituency level and founder members?
Who are we? Who are we? Who are we to say what is the right way or the wrong way? आणि आम्ही इतली कित्याक why we should be investigative officers for a political party? There is a right way or wrong way. I mean, he has. I mean, he is following a way.
No, I'll tell you why I'm asking you this question. Because you have, I think, drafted a constitution of one regional political party. So you know the nuances of within nuances of the entire thing. Ki baba, who should be considered as organization. So in that sense, I wanted to ask you, who should be the organization?
Right now, Manoj Parab is the president. So as the president, he has to call. No, what we say is, MLA म्हणतो word म्हणून, but at the party level, whether you are MLA or a member, is the same thing. So who should call for explanation? is the president calls for explanation. No, that is the party.
Okay, so the president is the party according to the constitution.
I mean, no. I mean, the president is the executive officer of the party, no? Who will, party means what finally? Party means the president and the office bearers of the executive committee or whatever name they give to that committee.
But
So I am not getting my answer. In fact, I am confused maybe. Ki, is president alone the party? CEC is the party? काय सगळ्यांक मिळून जे आम्ही एक जनरल बॉडी म्हणतात त्यांका पार्टी म्हणजे पडटले.
See, party, see, when you look at party for different purposes, you have to look at party in a different way. If disciplinary action is to be taken, then if the constitution says that the executive committee takes the decision, then it would be the person whom the executive committee, the power given in whom by the executive committee. If it is the CEC or whatever it is.
actually,
If you are
in their
fighting
case-
elections, then party means a larger group. So it depends
See,
on for
in their
what
case-
purpose we are using the word party.
in the case of the RGP, the most of the powers are vested in the CEC, that is the core executive
Yeah,
committee.
yeah.
They call it the core executive committee. The powers are vested in that committee, and
Yeah.
under their constitution, there is also a disciplinary committee.
Okay.
Under their constitution, there is also a disciplinary committee.
So winning over this CEC core committee is most important for anyone to retain the symbol. That's what we can.
No,
you know.
actually, I would say that if more members of the core committee are with you, it would give you a better edge in moving the election commission.
Yeah.
In moving the election commission, because as per their constitution, the power vests in the core executive committee.
Okay.
And then,
Okay.
of course,
Thank you,
there is
sir. Thank you so much, sir, for both of you actually for joining us online. And as everyone is talking about, don't travel. So, आम्ही तुमका studio नापोवना. We made sure that you are at
we
in
are
your
saving
one.
fuel also. We are
But
saving
the
fuel also.
message, Rupesh, the message that should go to RGP, both of them, is they should take Goa first and RGP next. Considering that if they can come together, that's the best thing. Otherwise, whoever gets the symbol, political advantage वडली काय आसपाक ना कोणाकय.
True, sir. Goa first, and that should be the actually aspiration for any political party and especially regional party and RGP खातीर जशें तिंबले सरान सांगलें गोवा शुड बी द फर्स्ट कारण फायनली कोणी ताच्या उपरांत एकामेका बरोबर झगडून कोणी जिखलो जाल्यारूय दोगी जाण हरतले अँड तुमकां जर हरपाचें ना जाल्यार कीप गोवा फर्स्ट अँड देन युअर फायट्स लेटर सो दीस वॉज अ डिस्कशन ऑफ गजाली जे तुमच्या मुखार हाडले आमी RGP हू वील वीन बिकॉज वी वॉन्टेड टू एनालायज की कॉन्स्टिट्युशनली कितें आसा वॉट इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी आनी again a disclaimer before we end as we started, we don't want RGP to split, we want RGP to continue. We want Viresh and Manoj to sit together, sort out their differences. Whoever is creating problem between them, also bring him across the table and explain it to him ki baba तुझ्या खातीर पक्षान वाट लागलेली आसा, so kindly मातशे पाशियस काड आणि ओगी राव आणि Viresh and Manoj should come together and RGP should continue without a split. You are watching HubGajali on your favorite channel Goa News Hub. Keep watching us.
अरे उस प्लान का क्या हुआ
इस वीकेंड पे चले क्या?
गाइस? हिमाचल और केरला?
नहीं यार, इट्स टू कोल्ड. तो फिर गोवा चले क्या?
ओके, लेट्स गो फॉर इट. डन
डन.
डन. फ्लाइट टिकट्स तो बुक हो गई है.
पर वहाँ घूमेंगे कैसे?
रेंट कार बुक करें?
ओके.
ओके. अरे यार, ये तो बहुत एक्सपेंसिव है.
अरे गोवा है यार. बाइक ले लेते हैं।
ओके।
भैया हमें रेंट बाइक देखना है, कुछ नया पावरफुल स्टाइलिश।
कितना दिन के लिए चाहिए?
2 दिन के लिए।
तो ये वाला लीजिए, होंडा का डिओ 125
ओह
सीसी।
नाइस।
The all-new Honda Dio 125. Bold design, powerful 125cc performance, and smooth rides made for Goa.
रेंट कार नहीं लिया वो बेस्ट डिसीजन था।
बहुत ही कंफर्टेबल राइड थी
और काफी स्टाइलिश भी है।
और हैंडलिंग भी स्मूथ है।
ऑल्सो इट वॉज अ ग्रेट फन।
यस।
Honda Dio 125. Rent it, ride it, live Goa.